Hey guys, I hope that I'm live right now. If you guys are able to listen to me properly as well as there's no issues with the audio or the video, please let me know. Hello everyone, I hope that I'm live right now. If you guys are able to see me properly as well as there's no issues with the audio or the video, please let me know. Good evening everyone. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. How are you guys? Good evening everyone. How are you guys? No issues? Great. Amazing, guys. Amazing. Amazing. Okay, so let me first ask, how was your day? Let me get my chair a little bit up, I guess. A bit shorter. I think so. Now it should be perfect. I guess. Did that make any difference as well to my height? I don't think so. Okay. सर आज आप संडे की छुट्टी मना रहे थे क्या? For me there is no Sunday, Saturday. I have to work every single day. Okay. So no issues in that. Okay, guys. So, can you guys let me know what have we studied in our yesterday's class? Just a quick revision so that we are able to start with our class. Can you guys let me know what have we studied in our yesterday's class so that we are able to understand when do you enjoy yourself? See, the point is that so DevTown we run it as a non-profit organization. So what we do is we only charge that much that is a recurring cost for us because for me DevTown as a platform was created so that I was able to help others out. Now yes, we have to pay our employees, we have to pay the mentors that are there, we have to cover up other costs as well, whether it be for Zoom, whether it be for the recordings with lifetime access. That is the only cost that we charge our students. So in the meanwhile, I'm a software engineer as well. So I work as a software engineer in Fastnell. I have some freelancing projects that I do. And along with that, I am currently working upon an agricultural startup. That is a startup that I'm currently working upon. So I don't get enough time. For me, it's every day I have to work. There's no things right over there. Okay. So we've studied about percentage, EW, VW, VH, okay, GERD, viewport height and viewport width. Anything else, guys? Relative and absolute pixels, GERD, that is all we have studied yesterday. Cursor changing, we studied about other things are well. Okay. When are the internships starting? Because some of us have paid already. So Faisal, somebody will be contacting you very soon. You will be given an onboarding form as well. So you don't have to worry about it. Okay. Great, Priya. Great to listen to that. Okay. Okay. Okay, so that is all that we have studied yesterday. Today we will be moving on from right over there itself. Okay, so let me check if the link has been updated by my intern or not. Let me just first check. Otherwise, I'll just call him up and right now and tell him to update the same. Uh, design. Okay, is the Discord link working, guys? Let me know. Is the Discord link working? Let me know, guys. Is the Discord link working, guys? Please let me know. I had told him, let me just check if the Discord link is working or not. Yes, it's working. Okay, so I will tell you guys where the notes are for the classes. Okay, so he updated it at last. He I remembered and he updated as well. So let me just open this Discord link for you guys. Give me a second. Is it opening right over here for me? Yeah, I will have to open it up somewhere else. So I will copy the link right over here in the address. I will use my profile to open it up. Give me a second. So I will use this profile to open it up. Go to site. So no, is it not working? Why is my invite invalid? Okay. Is it working for you guys? I don't know. For me, I'm not able to make it work. It's working smoothly. Okay. Why is it fucking up for me? It's valid. Okay. But he's saying it's valid as well. Let me open it up. in my account. Let's see what happens. Actually, Discord, is mine not working? Refresh once again. Okay, let me try that. It's a huge problem with Discord. I hate Discord, but that is the platform that we are using. We check once again as well. Copy link address. Let me open it up using profile. Go to site. Refresh. Okay, continue. Discord. Bye by email. Sinha at house at email.com. Some personal email ID. Email is already registered. This Discord is something that I don't know how to use. Okay, so let me see. Open Discord in your browser. Log out. Yes. Log in with the code. Thousand gmail.com. Login. Human. gmail.com. Login. Okay, fuck it, man. I also don't know. Leave it. So inside of the Discord channel, if you guys are opening it up itself, then you guys can check it up from your in the resources tab. You would be able to see it if you are able to open up the Discord channel itself. We'll see why it is not working for me. Okay. Okay, no issues. So let's get started, guys. Fuck it. Let's get started with the class itself because there's a lot of different things that are there. Okay. So let me open up the style and image. Okay, the middle finger. Yeah, from yesterday. Okay, so what we want to do is we want to add a box shadow. Okay, what do you mean by a box shadow, guys? So for example, this is a box right over here. Okay, this is a box that is over here. Now there must be some shadow casted by that box depending upon where is the light source, right? There must be some shadow casted by the box depending upon the right light source. Are you guys able to understand this? Please let me know. You understand shadow, right? You guys are also leaving shadows while you are walking. Okay, depending upon the light source, you will be leaving a shadow. So we want to add a shadow to our box itself. For example, if the light source is here, if I'm having the light source here, then the shadow will just be on this particular side, right, guys? If the light source is here, then the shadow will be casted like this, right, guys? This is where the shadow will be there. So at any particular point of time, the shadow can be either on only one direction or two directions, right, guys? Please let me know. The shadow can be either on one directions or two directions. Am I right or wrong, guys? Please let me know. If you're able to understand what shadows are, shadow can only be on one direction or two directions itself. It cannot be on three directions or four directions, right? Depending upon the light source, right, guys? We want to add some shadow to our box itself, okay, to our image. So let's go back to our code. Okay, let's go back to our code itself. Let's go back right over there. Again, go back right over here. And let us try to add a shadow to our image. So this was our image, guys. This is what we created yesterday. Let us set the border as solid, okay, so that we are able to see it. Okay, so solid border itself, as you are able to see right over here. I've just changed the border to solid, guys, nothing else. So as you are able to see, this is solid border right over here. Now we want to add a box shadow. We want to add a box shadow, guys. Okay, so what we'll be doing is, again, do a Google search. Okay, box shadow CSS. Okay, box shadow CSS, as simple as that. I've just searched for box shadow property. Now from here right over here, you can just go and learn about it. Okay, so these are the things that it takes up. Okay, we are going to learn about H offset, V offset, blur, spread, and color. Okay, these are the things that we are going to learn about. Okay, so what we are going to do is, guys, again, please remember, shadow can only be on two sides. Okay, two adjacent sides or on one side itself. Please remember this. Okay, shadow cannot be like this, right? If I am drawing a box right over here, shadow cannot be like this, right, guys? Shadow cannot be like this. Are you guys able to understand this? Please let me know. Shadow cannot be like this. It needs to be either on two adjacent sides or on one side itself, right, guys? Shadow cannot be on two opposite sides. So to adjust this, again, whether it should be up or down or whether it should be left or right, you're having the H offset and the V offset. Okay, that is the first thing that we are going to learn. How to demarcate whether the shadow should be on the above side of the box or on the lower side of the box or to the left hand side of the box or the right hand side of the box, and what should be the thickness of the shadow. Okay, what should be the thickness. Sir, if you focus a light from four sides, then you have no shadow. Then you have no shadow, and you can focus it only on one side itself. You have only one light source. Okay, so what we are going to do right now is we are going to first understand about the H offset and the V offset. So as you're able to see right over here, the horizontal offset or the H offset of the shadow is a positive value, puts the shadow on the right hand side of the box. Negative value throws the shadow on the left hand side of the box. So again, let's try to understand it right over here itself, guys. We need to find two values, two numbers, okay, that will demarcate whether the shadow is on the left hand side or the right hand side. Now we are having the H offset, okay, H offset and V offset. Okay, what do you understand? Okay, what do you understand by a H offset? That is horizontal offset, guys. Yes, horizontal offset. Okay, so horizontal offset is basically telling that if this is the box, if this is your box or your image or whatever it is, okay, so a positive value of the H offset puts the shadow on the right hand side of the box. Okay, if it's a positive number, okay, H offset is positive itself, it is on the right hand side itself, right? And if you are on the left hand side, okay, if you are having the like if your horizontal offset is negative, then you are having the shadow on the right hand side of the image. Are you guys able to understand this? Please let me know. Sir, it can be X and Y offset. No, it can't be, because the person who created the horizontal offset and the vertical offset has named it as that. So we have to learn it accordingly. We don't have a choice like that. Okay. So the number of H offset basically tells you whether the shadow will be on the right hand side or the shadow will be on the left hand side. That is the information that is given out right over here. Okay. Are you guys able to understand this? Please do let me know. Sir, I got DevTown and Microsoft certification, but did not get the Google certificate for Harry Potter Invisibility Cloak Bootcamp, and even I mailed regarding the same, but there's no response. Success Momo, if the DevTown and the Microsoft certificate has been sent, it is very irregular that the Google certificate didn't come through. I will do check it out. Okay, if you have mailed it to certificate@devtown.in, please, if you have not mailed it to any other mail, if you have used, please mail it to certificate@devtown.in. I can't understand, sir. Shriman, could you let me know what are you not able to understand? Okay. What about SYNC? Please tell me. I also have no idea. I've heard about it for the very first time. Are you guys? Can you let me know? Okay, so H offset basically tells you whether the shadow should be on the left hand side or the right hand side. If the H offset is positive, so for example, for positive 5 pixels, okay, the H offset is positive 5 pixels, guys, then where would be a 5 pixel shadow coming up to this particular box? Could you guys let me know? If the horizontal offset, H offset is 5 pixels, where will I be able to get my shadow, guys? Could you guys let me know? Where will I get my shadow, guys? Please let me know. Right hand side, I will be able to get a 5 pixel shadow. On the right hand side, I will get a 5 pixel shadow, guys. Okay, similar to that, if the edge offset is negative 5 pixel, then I will get the shadow on the left hand side of the box. Similar to that, you are having the vertical offset, guys. Okay, again we'll check it out. Vertical offset, a positive value puts the shadow below the box, a negative value puts the shadow above the box. Okay, this is a little bit tricky, guys, to remember. So if you are having the vertical, let me use some other color so that you guys are able to see it a bit more clearly. I will use orange, I guess. Nah, I'll use the yellow color itself. So for vertical offset, guys, for vertical offset, if the value is positive, if the vertical offset value is positive, it will be below the box. So plus VE. Okay, for vertical offset, okay, V of set, that is in yellow color itself. Okay, if it is positive, it will be below the box. If it is negative, it will be above the box. Okay, please remember this, guys. Okay, for vertical offset, it is the exact opposite of what you understand by a graph that you are drawing usually. Are you guys able to understand this? Please let me know. Okay, Simran has understood it. Anyone else? By the way, Simran, I love your profile. Ramanujam, big fan. Mathematics, data science. Okay. So that is what it means by the positive, the vertical offset itself. Okay, vertical offset itself. Okay, it's the exact opposite, guys. It's the exact opposite. Okay, please remember this: positive vertical offset below the box, negative vertical offset above the box, guys. So if I'm having a particular number, okay, my plus 5 pixels comma minus 5 pixels, where will I get the pictures, guys? Where I will get the pictures? Could you guys let me know? Will I get the shadows? If my question is that I'm having plus 5 pixels and minus 5 pixels, where will I get the shadows? Could you guys let me know? Where I will get the shadows, guys? So if I'm having a, let's try to analyze it. Okay, the first one is your plus 5 pixels. That is your horizontal offset, guys. Okay, that is your horizontal offset. It is positive. That means I'll get the shadow on the right hand side. Okay, then minus 5 pixels. That is your vertical offset. So I will get the shadow on the top of the box. This will be the shadow that I will be able to see. Okay, this will be the shadow that I will be able to see, right and top, guys, right and top. Again, please remember, for vertical offset, it is positive when it is down, it is negative when it is up. Okay, for vertical offset, please remember, it is opposite. Okay, it would be opposite, guys. Okay, please remember this, guys, please remember this. Okay, good. The next particular thing is, so let's first do this. Okay, let's first do up till here itself. Let's put up a box shadow, guys. Put up a box shadow. Okay, and we'll put the box shadow of salmon color itself, and we will have the thing as 5 pixels minus 5 pixels and salmon. Okay, we'll remove the border for now. Okay, we'll remove the border for now. So you guys, yesterday as well I did this. Nobody asked me, I don't know why, but right over here I have put something right over here, right, guys? Okay, what is this called? Can somebody let me know what is this called? I've done something right over here for border. Okay, I put up a forward slash and star in the starting. I put up a star and then a forward slash at the end as well. That's absolutely correct, guys. This is called as a comment, guys. This is called as a comment. Now, in English, in normal English, guys, I don't want to know anything about programming. I don't know programming itself. Okay, I don't know programming. I'm not even familiar with computers as well. What do you understand by comments in normal English? Could you guys let me know? What do you understand by comments in normal English, guys? Could you guys let me know? Could you guys let me know what do you understand by comments in normal English? Normal English, guys. Normal English. I don't know programming. I'm dumb. I don't know programming itself. Notes. Okay. Comments can be called as notes as well. So I'm commenting upon somebody. I'm giving them some extra information about something itself. Okay. So right over here while coding as well. So what happens in code, like with me especially, and with most of the programmers out there. So we coded something. We coded an excellent platform some 6 months ago. Let's take up an example of DevTown. So I coded the entire LMS platform around 6 months ago. Okay. So after coding it 6 months ago, I was doing some changes right now. I opened up the code. The first thing that I said is, who the fuck wrote this code? Okay, this is such a shitty code. I'm not able to understand anything out of this. And then I realized I'm the only one who wrote that code itself. Okay, so what happens is sometimes when you are coding, you will be coding like thousands of lines of code in a daily basis, and you don't remember what you have done inside of that code itself, right? After 6 months, when you're looking at that particular code, it's just thousands of lines of code. You are like, fuck, I need to understand everything from the start itself. And you are like, who is writing this code? Okay, who is this fucker who is writing this code itself? Okay, that is something that happens again and again. So what we do is, as programmers, whenever we are coding, we put comments right over there. Comments are not a piece of code. Okay, comments are not a piece of code, guys. They're a piece of text. There's a comment. It's a comment. Okay, it's an information. So for example, right over here, I can make a comment that let's assume I'm writing this CSS rule set is for my image layout. Okay, I make a, so is this a line of code, guys? Okay, is this a line of code? This CSS rule set is for my image layout. No, this is not a line of code, right? But right now it will be showing me errors because it is treating it as a line of code. So what I will do is I will comment it out. I'll comment it out. So comments are ignored. Okay, comments are ignored itself. Are you guys able to understand this? Please let me know. Comments are ignored itself, guys. Okay, so the rest of the code is treated as code, and this is treated as a line of text for the developer to understand the code itself. Okay, so that is the reason why we use comments all the time. Now, how to comment a particular line, guys? How to comment a particular line? So for example, if I want to comment this particular line, what I will do is I will just come here, I will click on this particular line itself. I will do control. Okay, I will do control and then forward slash. Please listen to this. I will do control and then forward slash to comment this entire line of code without actually typing the same itself. Okay, I want to come. I want to decomment it. Okay, this is a commented line of code, right? This rule CSS rule set is an image layout. This is a commented line of code. What I will do is I will again click on control and then forward slash. I will decomment it. I want to comment multiple lines of code. I want to comment these 2 lines of code. I will select them. I will select them as you are able to see right over here. I will select them. The shortcut I'm telling you guys, control plus forward slash. Both the lines of code have now been commented out for you. Both the lines of code have now been commented out for you. Are you guys able to see this and understand this? Please let me know. That means it doesn't has anything to do with the program, but it is used to identify self what we have done something which is complex or can be changeable. Exactly, Rohit. You couldn't have put it in a better word. Rohit has said it absolutely clearly. I'm so proud of you, Rohit. Great. Amazing, guys. So comments are very important, guys. In HTML as well, you can do the exact same thing. I don't want this line of code. I hate this line of code. And comment it out by doing control and then forward slash. It will comment this particular line of code for me. And this is how you comment a particular line of code in HTML, guys. Okay. You put up a great less. I think so. This is a less than symbol, right? Yeah, it's a less than symbol, then exclamation mark, hyphen, hyphen, then your code, and then hyphen, hyphen, and then uh, again a greater than symbol. Okay, this is how you comment a particular line in HTML. Again, you can decomment it by doing control and then forward slash. This happens in every single programming language. You can use the exact same thing in C++, in C, in Java, JavaScript. You can do it in any programming language that you are doing, even HTML and CSS, guys. Even HTML and CSS. Control and then forward slash works everywhere. So this shortcut, always remember it, guys. Okay, this shortcut in Python as well, it will work. Control and then forward slash, it will just comment the entire thing out for you. Okay, it will comment the entire thing out for you, guys. Okay, amazing, amazing, guys, amazing. So the next thing that we have to do is what we were doing. So we'll save this, of course, we'll save this. We'll go to our website, we'll reload our page. As you're able to see, are you guys able to see the shadow that we have casted? Are you guys able to see the shadow that we have casted, guys? Please let me know. Are you guys able to see the shadow that we have casted, guys? Please let me know. Sir, I didn't get certificate other than appreciation certificate. Sachin, the bootcamp is not over. Without the bootcamp ending, how can we give you the certificate? Okay. So you are having your shadow right over here, guys. Now, does the shadow look like this all times? Okay. Does the shadow look like this at all times, guys? To let me know. Does a shadow look like this at all times, guys? No, right? It never looks like this. Right, guys? Please let me know. A shadow never looks like this. Please let me know. A shadow is a little bit blurry, right? At the edges, it is a little bit blurry itself. It is not always this hard-bound shadow itself. It's a bit blurry. So what I'm going to do is, first to make it look like a shadow, first I'll change it to black. Okay, I'll change the color to black. So now the shadow, at least it is black in color, but it is still not blurry. It is like the exact lines are there. Shadow doesn't look like that, right? We need to make it a bit blurry. We need to make it a bit blurry, guys. So the next particular property that is there is the blur property, guys. This is the blur property. The blur radius, the higher the number, the more blurred the shadow will be. Okay, the higher the number, the more blurred the shadow will look like. Okay, so we'll put up the blur as 5. Okay, so this is our horizontal offset, guys. This is our vertical offset. Now we'll put up the blur number. So let us put up the blur number as 5 pixels, guys. We'll put up the blur number as well as 5 pixels. So we'll save this right over here. We'll go back to our screen, reload our page. As you're able to see, now it is a bit blurred, right? Now it is a bit blurred. Are you guys able to see this? Please let me know the difference. Are you guys able to see the difference, guys? Please let me know. It is a bit blurred in nature. Are you guys able to see this difference? Please do let me know. Okay, it's a bit blurry at the ends. Now, not only it is a bit blurry at the ends, but the shadow spreads a little bit further away as well sometimes. This shadow spreads a little bit further away as well sometimes. Do you guys understand it? Please let me know. You have seen the horizontal offset and the vertical offset that basically sets your shadow. Then you have seen blur that basically blurs the shadow a little bit, and then it spreads a little bit as well. It goes beyond the image a little bit as well, right? So what we will be doing is we'll be putting up 5 pixels as our spread. Okay, we'll putting up 5 pixels as our spread, guys. Spread ratios. A positive value increases the side of shadow. A negative value decreases the size of shadow itself. It will increase the size of shadow itself, guys. It will just spread a little bit more. The shadow will just be like, it will spread a little bit more itself. So for example, when you are having an object and you change the position of the light itself, when you change the position of the light itself, the shadow becomes bigger and bigger. Are you guys able to understand this? Please let me know. The shadow gets bigger and bigger itself. So the shadow becomes longer, right, guys? The same thing that we are doing right over here as well. I've put up a spread of 5 pixels. I've put up a spread of 5 pixels, guys. So I'm going and checking my so I've saved this. I'll go and check my website. So as you're able to see, the shadow gets spread by 5 pixels, guys. Okay, it is spreading a lot. It is just too much of spreading. We should set it up to 2 pixels itself. It's spread by a lot. Let's set it up for 2 pixels. So as you're able to see, this shadow spreads a little bit. It grows a little bit itself. And the blur, you can put it up as a little bit more. We can do a 10 pixels blur. Okay, we can do a 10 pixels blur itself. Let us see what happens. The shadow gets more blurry. As you're able to see, the shadow gets blurry itself. Are you guys able to see this? Please do let me know. So what are the 4 numbers that are there? Okay, by line. Okay, so first thing is horizontal offset. The first number that you're putting up is horizontal offset, guys. That basically checks whether it is going to be on the left hand side or the right hand side. The second thing is your vertical offset. That basically checks whether it is on the top or the bottom itself. Okay. The third particular thing is your blur. Okay, how much blurry your shadow will be. And the fourth particular thing is spread. How large your shadow should be. Okay, how large your shadow should be. Are you guys able to understand this shadow, guys? Please let me know. That's absolutely correct, Rishit. H offset, V offset, blur and spread. H offset, V offset, blur and spread, guys. Amazing, amazing. Okay, great, guys. Okay. Good. So let us move on to the next particular thing, guys. We have seen how to style an image. Okay, now we will be seeing how to style a font. Okay, image is important, but sometimes text is also important, right, guys? So what we are going to do is we are going to go to our website. We are going to put up a p tag. Okay, we are going to remove our image tag. Let's remove our image tag. I'm just commenting it out. And we will put up a p tag, guys. We'll put up a p tag. And inside of the p tag, we'll write some code. Now, guys, I want you guys to understand one more principle. Okay, I want you guys to understand one more principle about classes and IDs. Okay, I want you guys to understand one more principle about classes and IDs, and this is very important, guys. This is very important for you guys to understand. Okay, just like I've taught you guys internal CSS, inline CSS, and external CSS, but I told you guys that only use external CSS. Similar to that, I've taught you guys about classes and IDs. I've taught you guys about classes and IDs, but a good developer will never, ever, 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 ever use IDs in his code. He never uses IDs in his code, guys. Please remember this. Okay? Please remember this, guys. He will never use IDs at any particular point of time. Can somebody tell me why? Can somebody tell me why, guys? Please let me know. Can somebody tell me? Just think about it. Okay, I'm not saying that you should know about it, but can you think about it? Why am I saying that never use IDs? A good developer will never use IDs itself. The reason for that is very simple, guys. IDs can be used only once. It and classes can also be used once. Okay, it is your choice that you're not using the classes 2 times, right? But IDs can only be used once. It is not the case that you can use it twice at any particular point of time, right? You can only use an ID once itself. A class, if you're choosing that I will not use this class 2 times, then you can just set up a class and never use it 2 times itself. If you want to use a class 3 times, you can use the class 3 times as well. So it is your choice right over there. So a good developer never uses IDs because it is waste of coding space. Okay, it is waste for coding space, guys. Your ID is taking up a space inside of your CSS file without actually being used for a second time. Maybe somewhere else you might be required to do something that is very similar to that ID itself, and you're not able to use the ID anymore because it was an ID. So always use classes. Always use classes, guys. Please remember this. Please, this is very important for you guys to understand. A good developer will never use. I've taught you guys ID. I've told you guys how it is used, what is its purpose. But a good developer will never use IDs. He will always work with classes. This is also something that in an interview, when they are going through your project or a code base, they look over this, that have you used classes or have you used IDs itself. A good developer will see that because he knows that if you are able to understand this concept of why you should not be using IDs, because it's a purely logical concept. Actually, it's a purely logical concept itself. Yes, IDs basically waste your memory. So these type of small things, guys, these type of small things you should be knowing, because as a good developer you need to know about these. Okay, good, guys. Okay, so what we are going to do right now is, for paragraph tag we are going to put up a class of txt. Let us put up a class of txt itself. We'll go to our style.css. Let us comment this entire thing. Let us comment this entire thing, guys. Out. We are going to select a class txt, and we are going to put our code right over here. The first thing that we want to do is font family to Helvetica or Arial or sans serif. Okay, so you guys, something went down. Let me check. Okay, something fell down. Okay, so yeah, so like I said, guys, txt, the first thing that we want to do is change the font family. Now everyone has used Google Docs, right, guys? Everyone has used Google Docs. Please let me know. Everyone has used Google Docs. Please let me know, guys. Everybody has used Google Docs, right? So in that, you used to choose which type of font you want to type in, right? Which type of font you want to type in, and you would choose, like, for example, Arial or sans serif or something else. Okay, so all these Arial black and all these type of stuff was available, and you used to change the font. Similar to that, the font style of your text can also be changed. But right over here, we are using font family. We are using font family, guys. Now what happens is that your users, the people who are using your website, so why you should always use font family and not font style, that is what I'm explaining to you guys right now. Font style will fix it up that okay, your text will always be in Arial. Okay, your text will always be in Arial itself. But what if the computer of your user, the end user who is going to use your website, does not has Arial installed in his computer? His browser does not support Arial itself. What will happen in that particular time? What will happen in that particular time, guys? Then it will default back to the normal style of what you are having on your screen right now. It will default back to the normal style what you are having on your screen right now, guys. Okay, so for example, right over here, I'm going to put up some text, DevTown. Okay, I'm putting some text DevTown. So if it does not, if the user, okay, the user who is currently visiting your website, he does not has Arial installed in his computer, his browser does not support Arial itself, in that particular case it will show the normal text as this. That's the default text that is there via that browser. So what you do is you always provide a font family. You always provide a font family. A font family. Okay, so what happens with font family is that, let me it. Okay, so font family. So what happens in font family is that if Arial is not there in his computer, then it will change to Helvetica. If Helvetica is not there in his computer, then it will change to sans serif. And even if sans serif is not there, then only the default style will be there. Then only a default style will be there, guys. Otherwise, it will show first Arial. If Arial is not there in his computer, then Helvetica. If Helvetica is not there in sans serif, even if sans serif is not there, then only it will showcase the normal default style, so that your text looks a bit different. Your text looks a bit different, guys. The first priority is given to Arial, then Helvetica, and then sans serif right over here. So that is how you use your font family, guys. That is how you use your font family. Are you guys able to understand why do we use font family? Are you guys able to understand why do we use font family, guys? Please do let me know. Are you guys able to understand that? Please do let me know. Good. The next thing that we will be doing is to font size to 60 pixels. Okay, we want to change the font size to 60 pixels, guys. No issues. So we want to change font size to 60 pixels. Let us change it to 60 pixels, guys. Let us save it right over here. Let's go back to our screen, reload our page. So now our text is of 60 pixels. Okay, now our text is of 60 pixels, guys. Okay, the next thing that we want to do. What is the next thing that we want to do, guys? Next thing that we want to do is to uppercase. We want to change it to uppercase. Okay, so for that, you can do a simple Google search. Font to uppercase CSS. Okay, font to uppercase CSS, guys. Okay, as simple as that. So you guys can go through the same and you will be able to find it as well. So we'll be using text transform. Okay, we'll be using text transform, guys. So text transform. Okay, I want it to be transformed into uppercase. I want it to be transformed into uppercase, guys. I want it to be transformed into uppercase. So as soon as I'm clicking save right over here, you are able to see DevTown is in small letters. Okay, some of it is in capital, some of it is in small, right? As soon as I'm setting it up to uppercase, text transform and uppercase itself, then we'll run this particular line of code. As you're able to see, everything is in uppercase right now. Everything is uppercase right now, guys. Are you guys able to understand this? Please let me know. Are you guys able to understand this? Please let me know, guys. Why don't you use React? Because this bootcamp is of HTML CSS. That is the reason why the next bootcamp is on React JS itself. You can join the next bootcamp for that from 8th. Okay, amazing fellow. Okay, good. So the next thing that you are having is We want to do underline the text, guys. Underline the text. Again, a simple Google search. Okay. Font underline text. Okay, I'll just search underline text. Okay, as simple as that, guys. And we'll do text decoration. Okay, text decoration, guys. So we'll again come right over here, text underscore decoration, and we are going to go in black. Okay, not black. Use underline. Okay, text decoration. I'm setting it up to underline, guys. Okay, text decoration, and I'm going to check it to underline. So coming right over here and reloading the page, as you're able to see, we are able to see an underline right over here. Right, guys? Please let me know. There is JavaScript needed for React.js bootcamp. Parth Agrawal, what do you think? Was HTML CSS needed for this bootcamp? No, right? So we'll be learning JavaScript as well as React.js. You don't have to worry. Okay, great. The next thing that we want to do according to our sheet is change the color to RGB 1911 to 230. Okay, so R, the red value will be 19. Okay, the G value would be 11 and the B value would be 230. Okay, the B value would be 230, guys. So what we are going to do right now is that we are going to go back. We are going to change the color attribute. Okay, sorry, just the color attribute, guys. Color, and we're going to change it to RGB. Change it to RGB, and the RGB is 19, 11, 230, guys. If I'm not wrong. Okay, 230, right? So what we are going to do right now is we are going to run this particular line of code, and this is the color that we are able to see on our screen. DevTown. Okay. Are you guys able to see this? Please let me know, guys. Are you guys able to see this? Please let me know. What is RGB? So any color in the entire world, can be created using just three colors: red, green, and blue. Now, red will have the intensity from 0, that is completely black, to 255, that is completely red. Okay, similar to that, G will have the value from 0, that is completely black, to 255, that is completely green. Similar to that, blue will also have a value from 0, that is completely black, to 255, that is completely blue. Okay, so once everything is 0, 0, 0, that means it is pitch black. If everything is 255, 255, 255, that means it is white, and anything in between will be different sort of colors. The entire color in the entire world can be created using just red, green, and blue values, guys. Red, green, and blue values. Success Momo, like I said, if 255, 255, 255, all of them are 255, that means white color. Okay, that means white color. 0, 0, 0 means black color. Okay. Okay, guys. So the next thing that we want to change, okay, what we want to do is the next thing, okay, that is done. Let's style a page. Okay, so what we are going to do right now is we are going to try to create a page like this, and we're going to change into something like this, guys. Okay, something like this. Are you guys able to see this? Please let me know. Are you guys able to see this? Please let me know, guys. Let's first create this 30 as screen itself. So the shit as screen. So let us have something right over here. The first thing that we want is an h tag, right? The first thing that we want is a heading tag, right? H1 tag, that is chicken clay pot. So put up the chicken clay pot, CHICKEN CLAY clay pot pot. Okay, I forgot to put the H1 element itself. Okay, so we'll just cut it out. Control X. I just wrote the thing, but I forgot to put it. Control S, save. We are going to go back to our screens, reload our page. As you're able to see, we are having the chicken clay pot right over here. The next thing that we want is a image, right, guys? Let us take the default image that we are having right over here, guys. We'll remove all the CSS attributes. So this is our image as well after the chicken clay pot. Okay. We'll keep a bigger image. This is a very shit ass image. So let us find the image for chicken clay pot. Images. Which image is looking more appetizing to you? I think so. This one looks good. If the quality of, yeah, this quality of the image is good, so we'll copy image address, guys. We'll copy the image address, okay, and we'll go back and we'll change the src from this to this. Control V, and we are going to save it. We are going to update our alternate text to chicken clay pot image. Chicken clay pot img image. Okay, so we have changed that as well. So we are having the image tag with the class mdn. Okay, so we'll put it up as mdn itself. It's fine, no issues. We are having the src that we have put up, and we are having the alternate text as chicken clay pot image. Okay, we'll save it. We'll go back and reload the page, so we should be able to see the chicken clay pot. It's huge. We'll have to change the size of the same as well in the css. And the last thing that we want to do is a paragraph tag, guys. Is a paragraph tag, and the paragraph tag will be having our text. Okay, what is the text that we want? Crispy chicken baked in clay pot topped with chicken and vegetables. Can we get a thing from here? Let us check. I don't want to type all that. We'll take up the first particular thing itself, first line up till here. Control C, and we'll put it up right over there. I don't want to type something else. Okay, I want to give it as simple as possible. Now what we're going to do is that we are going to provide each of them some CSS, okay, sorry, some classes. So class, we'll put it up as heading heading. Okay, put up the class as heading, the class as mdn, and the class as text. Put up the class as txt text, guys. So the three classes that I put up right over there. The first thing that we want to do, what is the first thing, guys? We want to change chicken clay pot to red in color, right? Change chicken clay pot to red in color, guys. Are you guys able to see this? Please let me know. RGB range kya hai? From 0 to 255, guys. 0 to 255. So what we are going to do, guys, what we are going to do to change chicken clay pot to red, what is the CSS code that I should write? What is the CSS code that I should write to change the H1 element from black to red, guys? H1 element from black to red. Can you guys let me know? What is the CSS code that I should write? You guys should be familiar in this. Could you guys let me know what is the CSS code for changing the H1 tag from black to red, guys? Could you guys let me know? Color to red. Amazing, guys. Color to red. So H1 tag we want to select, that is .heading heading. That is the class. And we'll be selecting the same, and we'll be changing color to red, guys. Color to red. We'll save it. Go back to our website, reload our page. We are able to see chicken clay pot right over here. The next thing that we want to do is we need to have a particular image. We'll set the height and width of the image as 50 and 60%. Okay, we'll set it up to 50 and 60%, guys. We'll be setting up the mdn, that is our image dot mdn, and we'll set it up as width, width width will be 50%, and we'll set up the height, HEIGST height, as let's assume 60%. Okay, just for fun, let us take it up as 60%. We'll save it right over here. We'll go back to our screens, reload our page. As you're able to see, now our image is of 50% in width and 60% in height. Okay, width is heading is in center as well. That I will be answering at the last. Just be patient. Okay, that I will be answering at the last. First, the things that we already know. Okay, that's a new thing, right? We'll do that at the last, guys. First, the image is of 50% in width and 60% in height. We're able to do something very similar to what we are having right over here. The third thing that we are having is the text that we are having is in italics. The text that we are having is in italics, guys. So again, you can change italics. You can do it in CSS as well. Italics, CSS. So as you're able to see, for italics as well, you are going to use the font style attribute. Okay, for italics, to change a font to italics, we are going to use the font style attribute, guys. For that, again, we'll be setting up .txt, and then we are going to have our parenthesis, and then we are going to use font style. I'm going to change it to italics. Okay, save it. We're going to go back to our screen, reload our page. As you're able to see, now our text is in italics itself. Now, the first thing that you guys were able to observe was that the image, the text, and the heading All three of them are towards the center. Okay, are towards the center. Are you guys able to see this? Please do let me know, guys. All three of them are towards the center, not just one. All three of them are towards the center. Were you guys able to see this? Please let me know. Were you guys able to see this? Please let me know, guys. So what should we do? What should we do? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to create another class. I'm going to create another class, guys. Okay, and then I'm going to write some code. I'm going to show you guys a magic. Okay, this class I'm going to call it as sent. Okay, I'm going to call it as sent itself. And I'm going to write justify content center. Okay, and align items center. This is what I'm doing right over here, guys. This is what I'm doing right over here. Okay, justify content center and align content center. This is what I've done right over here, guys. Okay, but I've used this another uh class that I'm having right over here, and this class is not used anywhere else, right, guys? This class is not used anywhere else. Are you guys able to see? We are not using this class anywhere else itself. Are you guys able to see this? Please let me know, guys. Not using anything right over there. But this sent, okay, please remember the heading, the image, as well as the your paragraph tag, all are in center itself. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the exact same class everywhere. You are not, it is not like one tag can have multiple classes as well, guys. One tag can have multiple classes as well. That is what I'm trying to explain it to you guys. One tag can have multiple classes. For example, here it is having heading as well as sent right over here. It is having mdn as well as sent right over here. It is having class txt as well as sent right over here, guys. This is what I want you guys to understand. For that reason, we were using at a later point of time. This is a new thing. Okay, this is a new thing that you guys didn't knew. I want you guys to understand it right now. Okay, for txt send, mdn as well you are using send. For heading as well you are using send, guys. Okay, all the classes, there are two classes for everything. So you can have multiple classes. You can have 50 different classes for one item as well. We go back to our website. Let us hope that it works correctly. Okay, it is not working correctly. There's some fucked up problem with that. Okay, what is the issue? What did it not work? Check, said, sent, heading. Let me check, where did I make the error? Okay, where are the properties, bro? Small. Sent is not working. Why is that the case? Sent, I'm able to see right over here. See, what did I do the problem? Code is fine, but the sent is not working. I don't know why this is the case. I'm able to see it right over here as well, but it is not showing up right over there. Display block property prevents having an effect. Okay, okay, okay. So we can't use the block property. That is one of the reasons. Okay, we have to change the display itself. Okay, 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 okay. Display, we have to change it. Okay, so I'm able to understand one thing, guys. Right over here, what has happened is that, okay, so that is something that we were going to understand tomorrow itself. That is why the problem is coming up right over here. So let us try to change the display inline. Let us try to do it inline. Let us see if it works or not. Go here. Let us reload the page. It is coming up. Okay, we can't do it inline. We have to do it inline block. Okay, inline block. Let us change it to inline block. Let us see if that works out for us. It's still not working out. Okay, so we will do one thing. We'll remove this. We'll not use justify content. We'll use something else. Try to use display text. Then let us do that as well. Flex that. Okay, here. It for the rest of the stuff as well. Send, save, send, save. Still, for image will not use send. Out. Let, what about a block element if we try? That works for us. Block element. Image. Fix content. That a problem with this should have worked. Why is it not working? Change it into MDN. It's that in fix consent. Oh, not moving. Grid works out. I think so. This is a problem with the image itself. That is the reason why it is not working. Otherwise, it would have worked up till now. Let me see the default mode if it works in the default mode itself. Let's try the default mode once. If it works in the default mode, it's great for us. Text align. Put it to center. Save. I don't know why is this image not working. I will do one thing. I will check it out for you guys today. Why is the image not working right over here? Margin can be a problem due to the margin auto. Try to do that as well. There is some issues with this. Let us do one thing. Let us try to find it out. I will try to find it out. Why is the image not working right over here? I'll try to figure it out and understand. This should have worked. Usually that is the default mode that I use as well. So it should have worked. Uh, okay, no issues in that. Let me try to figure it out. Okay, let me try to figure it out. Yes, we can use HTML center, but we are studying CSS, right? We need to understand the CSS itself. No issues in that. So we'll try to figure it out, guys. I will try to get an answer for that tonight, and I will let you go and guys know the answer by tomorrow morning itself. I think so. I should be able to figure it out in the night. Okay, so okay, no issues in that. So all these different things that are there. Okay, justify content, display flicks, display block. That is all that we are going to study tomorrow. So I'll try to figure it out, guys. I'll try to figure it out tonight. Okay. Uh, Okay, so I'll try to figure it out tonight and I will let you guys know what is the issue that is coming up today. Okay. Once I figure it out, I will make you guys understand everything that I've written right over here tomorrow itself. Don't worry about it. And we'll try to understand it tomorrow itself. No issues in that. Try to figure it out. Why is it not working? There's some problem with the code sandbox. Then that is something that I have to figure it out as well. Okay. So we'll do that tomorrow. Right now, I'll give you guys the attendance link for today, guys. I'll give you guys the attendance link for today. Give me a second. I'll try to figure out, guys, why is it not working and what is the solution for that as well tomorrow. So don't worry about it. I will make you guys understand that. My image is working. I think so. That is a problem with the sandbox itself. I also think so that is the problem. Sometimes the sandbox itself does not work properly. So I'll try to figure it out, guys. I will let you guys know tomorrow itself. Okay. Not worry. I'm not a professor. If I'm telling that I will let you guys know tomorrow, I'll make sure that I'm coming with a research and I will let you guys know tomorrow. Okay. So let me create the attendance link for today. I will share it with you guys right now. Okay, five responses, send, thing, button, copy. Okay. The attendance link will be open for the next 5 minutes, guys. Please fill out the attendance link. Okay. Please fill out the attendance link, guys. I've provided you guys with the attendance link. I think so. That is a problem with the VS Code itself. I'll try to figure it out, guys. Why is it not working? I think so. Sorry, it's a problem with the sandbox. I'll try to figure it out. Why is it not working? Because I used the default value as well, but still it was not working. Okay. So when will the clone start? The clone will be starting on the 7th day. Okay, the clone will be starting out on the 7th day. So don't worry about it. Okay, so I have provided you guys with the attendance, guys. Please fill it out today. It will be open till 8:40. Okay, it will be open till 8:40, and we will be doing the project from the 7th day onwards itself. We'll meet tomorrow, guys, and we'll continue from right over there. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Thank you.